Well, the United Nations estimates that 1 in 10 girls from sub-Saharan Africa misses school during their menstrual cycle, with some missing out on 20% of their classes. Studies show that absence of appropriate sanitary materials does not only affect females' reproductive health, but their acquisition of education, since girls are forced to skip school when they have their periods. The situation is even dire for girls who have been forced to flee their homes due to conflict and now live in refugee camps. The NyaEden Foundation is working to provide feminine hygiene products to South Sudanese refugees in Ethiopia. And now joining me to tell us more about it is Nyamal Tutdeal, founder of NyaEden Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you
for having me. I hope I didn't massacre your name.
No, you did not. You did perfectly well.
So first, give us a sense of, what made you want to do this? We know it's a problem in many places, but what made you want to do this?
So this is a personal story to me. In 2014, I had the opportunity to go to Gambela to visit relatives that have been displaced back into Ethiopia from South Sudan. And I went as an American with my feminine products, all nicely packaged. And when I got there, I talked to my cousins and some of the young women that were in the camps. During that time of the month when you get your period, what do you use? And they're like, well, if you guys send money from the diaspora and there's a little bit, then that gives us enough money to buy, or we use old cloth materials. So for me, that touch, it was close to home, where here in America, I'm fortunate that I can just go to a drugstore and buy these products. But there, the fact that these young girls that are taking the smallest opportunity of whatever education is being provided by the aid agencies, they still have to miss school.
And we mentioned that, in fact, that is really critical. They have to miss school because of the indignity of not being able to have the relevant material to use when you're in school. So what are you doing to help solve that problem?
So this September, my team and I were actually going to Ethiopia, to the refugee camp, and Ethiopian Airways actually sponsoring us with tickets to be able to deliver these menstrual hygienic kits. And we're going to be delivering about 350, and in the kits, I could show you, in the kits, they come in these nice bags, because in Africa or even all over the world, when women talk about period, it's something very, hush, hush, you can't talk about it. So we disguise them in these bags. And in the bag, we have soap, we have underwear, washcloth, and we have liners. So all females know this. This is the liner, and you pretty much put it in the underwear, and this is...
You can hold like to that camera, I guess.
So this is the, the liners.
So you're making sure that a girl getting a package like this is well taken care of, and then she'll be, of course, it will be explained to them what is in there.
Exactly.
And so with this, we know there are thousands or perhaps hundreds of thousands of girls who need this kind of help. How many of them do you hope to help?
So for us, this is an initial start. We're a small organization, and this is going to be a yearly event that we're doing, and it depends on the donor. So we could provide a kit for a young girl for as little as $30. We're actually getting these pads from a partner organization called Days for Girls. And it's women all over America that are sewing them. They're actually cloth, so they're environment friendly. These young girls can wash them and reuse them, so they're not disposable. We're also thinking about the environment as well, and the sustainability. Because here in the West, they're disposable. But a young girl will be able to wash and reuse multiple times.
Okay. So at the moment, what is your biggest challenge? Is it getting enough of them or delivering them?
Delivering them. It's our biggest challenge right now. Ethiopian Airways came through, gave us the ticket, but now it's the cargo.
Okay.
How are we able to ship them back home? And then while we're doing this too, we'll be doing reproductive health education. I'm very big on self-defense, so we'll making sure gender-based violence, at least be able to teach the young ladies how to defend themselves in attempt when there's an attack of some sort, and trauma awareness.
Okay.
Trauma is a big issue.
All right. So we hope, they can get all these materials and also get the other training that you are about to offer. We thank you very much for coming over and sharing with us, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you for having me.